We have a huge problem in America. And no, it's not war. No, it's not the Rona. It's not the gas prices. It's not that we can't get inventory anywhere. And yes, those are all problems that we're facing. But the biggest problem we have is we just spend and spend and spend and spend and spend. We spend so much money, and that's fine. I get it in certain cases. But in this case right now, with inflation being the highest it's ever been in 40 years, I don't think we should be passing trillion-dollar bills. Just my opinion. And that's the federal level. But then, if you live in California, like I do, they're now trying to pass a bill where all taxpayers will receive a $400 rebate to help them at the gas pump. Now, $400 is definitely not a lot when gas is already $6-7. And to me, this is like a shiny wrapped up turd because they're trying to solve the problem with the thing that made the problem. And I know gas prices aren't just going up because of inflation, but it's also because of, the conflict going on overseas and whatnot. But still, ultimately, gas is still going up because of inflation, and we have the highest inflation we've ever had in 40 years. And you know what they're doing? Throwing gas on the fire.
Burn, baby! Burn!
And then they just passed another $1.5 trillion bill. And it's just like, what? Spending more money does not solve inflation. Maybe if it's all spent on the right things and infrastructure, but we know the game here. They never spend it in the right place. It does it every time, no matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat. They never spend the money in the correct places.
That's what it's always been about.
So going back to the whole California thing, the $400 rebate, that's, I guess, like, cool, fine, yeah, awesome. But again, I kind of just feel like Newsom's buying his vote. And my thing is, that's really just like surface level shit. It's like you're going to somebody's birthday party and you just give them $20 because you need to have a gift. You had no thought into it, you just thought money could solve the problem. And then they have this argument on LA Times, it's like, why $400? And they're like, because the average Californian fills up their tank 52 times a year, and somehow, magically, that's gonna add up to $400 when gas is $7 and most people have at least 10 to 12 to 15 gallon tanks in their car. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber, and I'm barely even a YouTuber. But the one thing I could tell you is we definitely have a spending problem, and it's absolutely bizarre that we just continue to spend trillions of dollars. Like, it's nothing. And they're like, this is gonna stop inflation. Really? Is this really gonna stop inflation? And then you also get people on this side, it's like, well, they should just get electric vehicles if they don't want to pay for gas. I don't see where you're coming from because, well,
emotional damage.
Takes like 6 months to actually get an electric vehicle, and then if everybody ran to it, it would take years to get it because, well, our supply chain just sucks right now. And second, we don't have the infrastructure because, well, the people that spend the money on top did not build correctly. But hey, get an EV. It makes sense. So I don't know. It's not even crazy anymore, sadly. It's just normal, I guess you could say. But I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you think they're out of pocket for spending this much money all the time, constantly 24/7 when we're dealing with the highest inflation? Or do you think it's smart? Every opinion is valid, especially here. I'm not going to judge you. My goal with this channel is just to be a more connected circle and figure out the real truth and just work for a better place for me and you. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this type of video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to stay in the loop. I drop a video about every other day, helping you mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally, all for free. All you gotta do is subscribe. But with that being said, my name is Derek with Flip and Drip, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.